the SUMMERWEEN Superstore.
Wait, summer what?
SUMMERWEEN! The people of this town love Halloween so much they celebrate it twice a year. And wouldn't you know it, it's today.
Do you always carry that calendar in your pocket?
Yes.
My Halloween season is starting early this year. Hold your horses, Louie. What the heckies is going on? 4th of July just happened, and it's hot outside, and I know, it's only July. Well, for everyone else, spooky season is far from their minds. Thoughts and prayers to them. But it's too late for me. I've already jumped off that diving board straight into my next 4 months, filled with spookies and scaries and creepies and crawlies. Yes, it's still summer, but so many horror movies take place in summer, so what's your point? Autumn no longer exists in October, maybe if you're lucky, because of global warming, so I'm ready to start embracing Halloween as early as possible, because honestly, there is not much I look forward to until then anyways. Besides, as a beach weech, a goth girl originally from SoCal, and an actual lizard, I love the idea of celebrating Halloween in the warmth glow of summer.
SUMMERWEEN? Something about this feels unnatural.
There's free candy.
To the costume aisle!
The prompt for this drawing is SUMMERWEEN. As part of a sketch club on Discord, it was my turn to pick the theme, and of course, it just seemed like the perfect time to suggest it. To get into the right mindset, first I collected a bunch of references that invoked the feeling I was going for. Even though I suggested the theme, I didn't necessarily have an idea in my head. Hoping the refs inspired me, I wasn't entirely sure at first, but then my brain landed on a seaweed puka shell witch who loves surfing with her little crab familiar tagging along. Now, the execution of the piece. As an artist, you just have to trust the process. It took me ages to really get the pose to where I wanted it. After a while, I had to remind myself to stop relying on the ref. It's good to use references, but use it just for the gesture. Fixating on getting it perfect can backfire and ruin your process. I realized that and stopped using my ref and tried to figure out the pose for myself. That's how I ended up locking in my final sketch, ready to clean up. Next is the line art, which my goal with line art is to always make it look fluid. S-curves versus straight lines versus curved lines. Using these 3 types of lines can help with the flow of your design. At this point, I stopped trying to figure out anatomy because I just gotta trust what I already sketched out. Sometimes you need to change stuff and that's fine, but ultimately, you gotta lock in your sketch before you start line art. Otherwise, you're screwed in a never-ending cycle of revision and cleanup, and that can definitely get frustrating. Another reason I'm embracing this SUMMERWEENie season is because I just started at Spirit Halloween for my 2nd year. Last year, I came on kinda late in September as just a sales associate. I worked through half of November because I ended up helping with tearing down the stores. This year, I got hired on early to also help build up the stores and stay on for the rest of the season. Good fucking golly, believe me when I tell you building up the stores is intense. We don't use any of the original walls, so we have to put them all up, and then unloading boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes of merchandise is the real marathon. Afterwards, it's all about getting everything out of those boxes and up on the walls and shelves as soon as possible. We only get 2 weeks to get the store ready for opening day. Can you believe that? But being in a hardworking team with stellar peeps does help a buttload. Getting it done, my dudes. Fuck yeah, let's go! On a personal note, my husband and I have started our horror watch list as well. We're currently watching Haunting on Hill House. He had never seen it before, and I had made it 3 episodes in when it originally came out. We have both seen some of the other series by this creator, though, so we figured we'd watch their first debut series on Netflix. We also plan on going to watch Longlegs in theaters this weekend. We're both going in blind. All we know is Nicolas Cage is doing his Nicolas Cage thing, and that's enough to spark our curiosity. As for horror video games, the one I want to play this season is Crow Country. The trailer just made me want to play it for myself. Then my close friend also suggested it, and bam, I'm sold. I'll probably find some time to play it sometime in September, but I cannot wait, especially since it doesn't seem like such a long game, but it seems very rich with the kind of stuff I love in my indie horror games. Shout out to all those indie developers making it work out there. Truly inspiring. Now here's a question for y'all. How do you feel about Halloween starting so early? Cause I honestly love the idea, but comparatively, I guess it's kinda like how Christmas lovers start playing Xmas music near or right after Halloween. Which, that used to bother me cause Xmas just seems to be everywhere by the time Halloween wraps up. But now I kinda get it. Like, shit, you love what you love, and who the fuck cares if you embrace your favorite holiday season early? The world is on fire, everything is falling apart, life is fleeting. Find what makes you happy and fucking cope.
Oh, everybody look at the tree! Oh, I love this tree.
It's the day after Halloween, Lynn. Don't you think we might have gotten the tree a little early?
Oh, put some mistletoe on my butt and kiss it, Bobby.
Okay.
As I was drawing this, I realized that I had painted a surfer monster girl before. Here's a little glimpse of that piece. Painted with acrylic inks, I believe back in 2021-ish. Having been born and raised in SoCal, watching surfers at Huntington Beach was always a fun pastime for me. I wish it was something I got into, but I didn't. One day though, I said the same thing about getting scuba certified, and I checked that off even now that I live on the East Coast. I just love being in the water, man. Before I show my final piece, I'd also love to share the other submissions for this week's prompt. And those were the Sketch Club submissions. They're so creative. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy that they took the SUMMERWEEN prompt and just made it their own. It's really inspiring to see other artists tackle the same idea, like the same phrase, and see what they come up with. I'm excited to be more a part of the Sketch Club and maybe be able to share more art from other people, because honestly, I'm all about just being inspired by others right now. And hell, this was a lot of fun to do. Let's fucking get it, guys. Hell yeah. And now, I'm going to take a little break from talking, and you can just watch the rest of my process in silence / to this cozy little music, Halloween summer music that I picked out. So here's my color process. And here it is. This one was a quickie, so I didn't really thumbnail multiple ideas like I usually do. But hey, art doesn't always need to be completely planned out. Making great art isn't just about following the right art process or following the rules. Most of the time, great art just comes from the heart. So remember, next time you create something, be proud of it. Because there's probably a tech bro out there that's super jealous of your skills. Mil gracias for tuning into this art vlog of mine. I'm hoping to take a break from longer videos and just do more of these smaller ones, since work is going to be crazy during these upcoming holiday months. I also have a lot of other things to set up and figure out, such as commission forms, new stickers, and maybe get back into art streaming. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. That's all a bit down the road.
You know, kids, I've been thinking. At the end of the day, Summerween isn't about candy, or costumes, or even scaring people. It's a day when the whole family can get together in one place and celebrate what really matters. Pure evil!
Although this year's halfway through, remember that it's never too late to start. Find what makes you happy and give yourself purpose, because you deserve to be on this earth, just like everyone else currently struggling through life. Show kindness to others, and most importantly to yourself. Love yourself and what you create with your own 2 human hands, because there's only one you. Peace!